So we're going to start out with my deep dish quiche.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, so good.
Love a quiche.
I do too.
Love a quiche.
I do too. And we're going to just put some mix-ins. We're going to make it like ham and broccoli and cheese, but you could use whatever sort of mix-ins you love.
Fantastic.
Yeah,
okay, let's get started on that.
Okay,
You
so
get started over here.
let's get started on the crust.
Okay.
And I know everyone has their favorite crust. This is Andrea Buckett's best crust ever.
Do you know what I like about this? We could call it the ABCs, the Andrea Bucket crust.
You got it.
There we go.
I love it.
We got it.
No, I will say, if you're not that person that wants a weekend project, go ahead and buy yourself a crust, whisk up some eggs. You can do it.
You can do it.
But this is for those other people who want a little bit of a project.
Yes,
okay?
but also using a little robots helps. So
Exactly.
I like this.
Okay, so we've got 3 cups of flour in here, 2 tablespoons of sugar, a teaspoon of salt, and then my trick is to use frozen cubed butter.
Okay.
So you don't have to freeze it overnight, but what you want to do is you want to cut it up, pop it in the freezer for maybe 10, 15 minutes to get it cold.
Yeah.
And then we're going to give it a little blitzy blitz.
Nice. Now, ooh, hey, oh. Do you know what else I like about this? Another little secret ingredient in addition to that frozen butter is that little bit of sugar.
Yes, exactly.
It helps give it a little bit more golden brown power and a little more elasticity into the dough too,
That's right. Yeah, it helps a little with elasticity and gives it some great color and kind of takes it from really savory to just a little hint of sweetness. Yeah, just a hint.
I like that.
Okay, now my second trick for this crust is to use some sour cream.
Okay.
So this is maybe not something you would have thought of. Now we always mix in ice cold water to a crust.
Yeah.
The sour cream does a couple things. First of all, it does help to add a little zing, a little pop of flavor, which you know I love to do.
We love a zing, we love a pop. Andrea Buckett,
right?
It's not a recipe without those, yeah.
But the rest of it is definitely science. So what happens is the lactic acid in there helps to inhibit the formation of gluten, which is sort of the enemy of a really flaky crust.
Totally.
Of course, you do have lots of butter in there, which helps it.
Helps it a little bit.
But it also gives it that gorgeous tang and helps to make the, the crust easier to work with.
And I feel like it would give a little bit more of that kind of golden brown color too, because the milk solids and stuff in there.
Do you want to pour this in? I feel like I want to pull this machine down.
Let's steam it.
I feel like it has a mind of its own.
It does. It likes to run around.
Yeah, okay.
So just stream her in?
So we're just going to stream it in. We just mix that sour cream in there so it's sort of like, it doesn't have to be like homogenized, but it sort of gets it mixed in.
Love that.
And then you're going to take this until it looks something like that, right?
This is the thing. It starts climbing up the sides. It looks dusty, but when you pick it up,
it's going to hold together.
That beautiful shape. We love that.
Okay.
Beautiful.
Perfect. So you're going to put that out on your work surface. You're going to shape it into a round. You're going to wrap it up, and you're going to put it in the freezer for about 30 minutes.
Okay, just to let it rest?
Just to let it rest.
Nice.
And then you're going to roll it out into about an eighth of an inch thick.
Okay.
Put it in a spring-form pan, which is going to give you that height. And then we're going to put it in the fridge again and bake it off until it's golden brown. And you get those great high flaky sides. It's exceptional.
Look at the structure on that crust. Get out of here.
It's a good one.
Andrea Buckett.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I'm going to pop this guy right here.
And you can really see around the sides that it's really, really flaky.
It looks so flaky.
Yeah.
That's beautiful. I love how high it is, and I love that we're using a spring-form pan.
Yeah, it's really easy to freeze, which we'll talk about a little bit later.
Okay, cool.
But this is 8 eggs in a bowl, and we're going to whisk them up. And then we're just going to put some standard things in there. We're going to put some milk in there.
Okay.
And along with some heavy cream.
We love a heavy cream in a quiche. That's always good.
You can totally do that. And we're going to whisk that in. I don't really salt my eggs here. You can, but we're going to put a lot of salty stuff in.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. I was about to be like, Andrea, are you feeling okay?
I know.
Yeah.
Salt does add flavor.
Yeah.
Okay, so to that, we're going to do another trick of mine, which is to add some cornstarch to this mixture.
Oh, neat.
So that's a bit different. So we're going to make a slurry with cornstarch and a little bit of that milk.
Okay.
Okay, and just mix it together until it comes together and that cornstarch isn't sitting on the bottom of the bowl.
Fantastic. So tell us what this is going to do, because I love this addition. It's
so
super
it does
smart.
a couple things. First of all, some of our ingredients, like we use frozen broccoli, which is a really quick hack, which I love. It has some moisture in it. The eggs also has some water in it. So the cornstarch helps to like pull that moisture in.
Yes.
So this will not crack. It also gives it a different mouthfeel. So the eggs are nice and silky smooth.
Yeah.
Because fun fact, I've got a family, particular Trevor.
Oh, Trevor, her husband.
Trevor,
Hi,
my
Trevor.
husband.
Yeah.
He does not love quiche.
Oh.
Okay. I don't know why.
Does he like eggs?
He does like eggs, but he doesn't like Dutch baby's quiche. Like he doesn't like all those eggy things.
Trevor, we need to talk.
Right?
Yeah.
But I will say I made this, right? And he said this was the best quiche he's ever had.
No
and
big
he will eat
deal.
that, okay?
Trevor approved.
Yeah. All right, so we're gonna do our mix in here. We've got ham, we've got broccoli that was frozen and then thawed and chopped, and some cheddar cheese.
We love this. And honestly, I love the addition of the cornstarch because it does give that liquid somewhere to go.
Yes.
It also just makes it so if you do unintentionally overbake your quiche a bit, it makes it so it doesn't curdle.
Exactly.
Because sometimes it can get a little bit kind of like I don't know how
It
to
just
describe
kind of changes texture, right? So this helps it nice and smooth.
Perfect.
All right, so we're gonna pop this right in here. Now,
this.
another tip that I have that I didn't do here, if you have a really large measuring cup, do this all in a measuring cup. And it'll make it easier to pour. But we're professionals,
We're
guys.
pros. We got that. We got that. Let's get that ham in there. Beautiful. Okay, I'm gonna pop this into the oven.
Yeah, that goes into the oven. Okay, I should help her. This happened before when I didn't help her with something egg related, and I got in trouble after.
No!
Up here?
I think the lower one.
There we go.
Nailed it.
All right. Okay.
Ah!
We're good. We're good.
Don't look over here. I just spilled some egg.
Nothing to see here.
Everything's gonna be fine.
Yeah.
You know what? Don't have egg on my face, got egg on my foot. It's a good thing.
And is that it, Mary?
Yeah, we got it over here.
We're fine, guys. Everything's fine.
Look at the magic of television and spilled eggs. Do you know what I love about this? This is so beautiful. And always, like we talked about earlier, right?
Yeah.
You want to bake that on a sheet pan, right?
So what we didn't do there, which was a lesson to Mary and myself, we should bake it on a sheet pan because then it holds on to anything that kind of slides out.
Just in case you get a little spilly.
You got it.
Just in case, yeah.
All right, so that's the quiche. Let's move on to our soup.
How would we freeze this baby?
Okay, so if you're gonna freeze it, you can freeze it whole, wrap it in plastic wrap in aluminum foil, whole for 3 months. Or what I like to do is cut it into individual portions and then wrap it, and then you have dinner for 1, 2, 3.
Oh, I love that. You can also take it out in the morning, have it for lunch later.
You got it.
Beautiful. Okay, now let's talk soup. Soup is my mom's favorite favorite
love
food
that.
group. She loves a soup.
So this is a chicken tortilla soup, which is one of my favorites. And again, we're taking a little bit more time here so we can get a lot of flavor. So we've started with 2 chicken breasts in some chicken stock. And we've cooked them down with some cilantro, some coriander seed.
Oh, beautiful. And it smells so good.
Doesn't it look delicious?
Yeah.
Along with 2, thank you.
You're welcome.
I mean, you can put it back in, but that's all right.
No, are we gonna puree this or no?
No, not this.
Oh, just kidding. Guys, I misread. Okay,
it's all good, Mary.
Let's do this thing. Never mind. I'm going to shred some chicken.
So Mary's going to shred some chicken, and I'm going to take my secret ingredients out here, which are, these are ancho chilies, okay? They're dried chilies, and oops, Andrea, for crying out loud. Crying out loud, girl, you're making a mess. All right, so we're gonna pop those on there. The ancho chilies just really bring a depth of flavor. I love dried chilies. They're kind of sweet.
Same.
They're fruity, they're smoky, they're very complex.
Do you know what's also great about them? If you got a baby to entertain, when they're dry, they're like a rattle. You just shake them around and those seeds make a little rattle noise. It's a good thing.
I love it. The food rattles.
The food
Only
rattles,
you.
100%. Why buy one? You got a chili, you're good to go.
So true. Okay, so while that soup was simmering for like 20, 30 minutes, we also popped some Roma tomatoes in the oven along with some onion and garlic, just to sort of roast off and give it some color. Now, traditionally in Mexico, this would like be done over coals and you'd really char everything up and it would give you a really gorgeous flavor.
Yeah.
But you can do this at home, right?
Okay, love that.
So we're gonna pop all this in here. Beautiful.
Perfect.
And then we're going to open up those ancho chilies. This might get a little bit messy, but that's okay.
Let's do this thing.
We're doing it, right?
Yeah. Here, let me scooch for you.
Perfect. So we're going to open it up, and you're going to see that it does have some seeds in there. We're just going to take that, and we're just going to pop that right in there.
This is the thing. Dried chilies, you look at them, and you're like, it doesn't look that exciting, but there's so much smokiness. There's so much depth. Once you get those seeds out of there, too, it's not overly spicy.
No. And then we're going in with some chipotle pepper. Chipotle pepper typically comes in a can, and that is just dried, smoked jalapeno. Jalapeno.
Okay, I loved it. Know where you find it? Next to the salsa.
Exactly.
In the salsa aisle.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then I put some oregano and some dried cumin in there. Sorry.
Love that. Okay.
Okay, we're going to give it a quick blitz. We're just going to turn it on. There we go.
Perfect.
Perfect, just like that, really quick.
This color, Andrea, is stunning.
Isn't it good?
Yes. I would just put that on a table with a little salsa.
This is salsa.
Yeah.
This is really a salsa if you wanted to do that, right?
Stunning.
Okay, so we've got our chicken stock in here. We're going to pour in that gorgeous tomato mixture to thicken it up. Mary's going to come on over and put whatever chicken she has shredded in there and give it a stir.
Okay.
In the meantime, I want to talk about how we're going to thicken this because this is a tortilla soup.
Yeah.
We're going to, right here. We're going to use masa harina, which is a type of corn flour that has been alkalized, so it has a very distinct flavor.
It's the same stuff that they use to make corn tortillas, and it has almost like a fluffier, flourier. It doesn't taste like cornmeal.
Exactly.
It tastes flourier in a really nice way.
Totally. So we're going to use that to thicken up the soup, so I'll get you to stir that up.
Okay.
Right, perfect.
I love this addition.
Yes.
Oh, Andrea, this is beautiful.
I mean, this is one of my faves.
Yeah.
We're gonna add some black beans. If you're at home and you've got corn and you wanna do it, go for it.
Love that.
But really, that's all you're gonna do. You're gonna bring it up to a simmer, let it go for 2 minutes, freeze it whole, freeze it in individual portions. Then we're gonna serve it up, Mary.
And then you can top it.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm loving this. I'm gonna go cut a slice of that quiche because I didn't look
Yes.
at calling my name. Hey, Mary here. What did you think? Drop your comments below and don't forget to like and subscribe for more of the good stuff.